Oh my God. Boom. Morris said I can score it. You know, Bomber gonna go crazy. Okay, pal. Yeah. Get active. Get active. It's a game now. 3 minutes. What are we doing? They doubling Fred and Pascal randomly. And you can see that. That's their game plan. They obviously wanted to force Scotty to go to work. Okay? See, he's in his grill. He's in his grill. What? Oh, they didn't call that offensive. Boom, boom, boom. That's tough, Freddie. VanVleet, I know that he can eat, bro. That's a tough make. Blow by. And one. He's a damn son. I already knew in real time that's blocked because Boucher just slide to the right. One hop this time. You can see blow by Scotty. My goodness. And you can see Boucher slide into the right. He's not even fully set. And obviously that's a block easy. Call a charge on the play. And you know they're going to challenge that. They won the challenge. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You guys have fucked both those up. Hey, Zach, you guys fucked up. And you know, Nurse is gonna complain that both the calls were messed up. Yeah, so did I. What the hell are you guys looking at on those things? Is that some... He's like, bro, like, dog, that's some bullshit. But he was wrong. Right here in the full court press. And you see Batum full court pressing Scotty. Bro, blow by. How you get half spin blow by? My goodness, Batum. That was horrendous defense. Full court. All the way from the baseline of the other end under the basket to the other end. Bro, that's crazy. And then right here, look at the IQ. You see? T-Man, they're going to set, Ty Lue's going to set T-Man to set a screen so he can get a baby, right? Get a baby on to Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet onto Reggie, and then, you know, Morris sets the back screen. So now Scotty has to switch again to move away. So now he's on the help side. So now Precious is on Morris. So now they're going to run another screen to get VanVleet a baby on Morris. But the whole time, Scotty, you see right there, T-Man? Scotty should have went to the corner, but nope, he stayed. He said, nope. Pascal and him communicated, I'm going to stay up so I can be. They try to get me in the corner. That's what they try to do. I'm going to counter that. I'm going to stay right here where Covington is, and I'm going to stay on the help side. You can see he's on the help side, and Covington is sussing by curling into Morris. So now Scotty can even help even more using IQ, defensive IQ, stopping the whole mono-e-mono, the whole baby situation. You see how he's gapping right there perfectly, shrinking the floor with his length. And then you see Covington cuts. He's like, let me move out the way. And Scotty's like, I'm not even going to follow him. I'm going to stop right here short, and I'm going to force Morris to pass the ball, which he did. Pascal read that. You know, picked up on T-Man, and look at this, forced a turnover or a shot clock, either one, and now we out. And it's a foul. Bruh, that's beautiful. You see how that was two IQs, Ty Lue's IQ versus Scotty's IQ, and that was beautiful to see. What are we doing here? Okay, mono. Good pass. Morris might have traveled on the gather on the before he even took a dribble, but it's okay, I guess. And that could have been a 9-1, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, Scotty, good tip, good dig by Covington. I don't know though, you know, if I'm the Raptors, I want Pascal or VanVleet with the ball right now, especially Pascal since he's been cooking. Let him take advantage of the games he's been cooking. You know what I'm saying? When we do crossover. Oh my God, with the Kyrie lay, I see. My God, Joe. Bro, that's tough, boy. Reggie said I've been eating my veggies. My goodness, what are we doing here? Pascal now has the ball. See, on cue. Like I said, give Pascal the ball. He's been eating. Let me show you something. Double like he's KD. That's tough. What are we doing? See the corner? Okay, pass back. Okay, make it. What the fuck? Look at this. You're lucky Precious bailed you out, Pascal. You got an air ball on a floater. Why don't you just pull up? Like, I mean, even the floater, why is it so like, and they like count that, obviously. That's it. Back up, bro. Back up. They double everything. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, baby. Oh, good play. What? Okay, good defense, VanVleet. Good defense, good pass. Oh, good defense, VanVleet. Get in this girl, then. You can see they mono-e-mono, headbutting each other, letting each other know. I love it. And they smiling because, you know, game within a game, that's two dogs anyways. I'm on your ass, boy. You can see VanVleet telling Morris as he walks by him, I'm on your ass, boy. Come on now. Don't do that. I love it. What are we doing here? Okay, blow by. That's tough. Good rebound, bro. These guys are getting rebound. Oh my God. And he follows his shots. Another rebound. Come on. Oh, that's gonna go. That has to. My God, Batum with the kaboom. Bro, you guys can't be letting all these offensive rebounds. I saw 1 point game, 1 possession, and they get the shot back. The shot clock is in their favor, right? So, bro, that's tough. That's beautiful scenario for the Clippers. Oh, see, double. They're gonna double everything. He said it. Okay, hit him in the short. What are we doing? God damn! And they called a foul. That was terrible pass, Scotty. You got to make a decision to make him commit and then pass it or pass right away. And they called a foul. And you know, if that was me, I wouldn't have called a foul in that situation because it's too close. It's like he didn't have control. You see right here, he passed and he tipped it. He didn't even have control, or like, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of one of those, and he's even his foot's out of bounds before the bump. But I can see why you would call the block at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if you didn't have control. A foul is a foul. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. That's 50-50, and obviously they lost that. She always make the wrong call, man. Man, pinch. He's telling man to get down there, okay? And look, see, bruh, on cue, Ty Lue knew, bruh, look, they missed that, and you let VanVleet get the rebound back. That's tough, yo. That is so tough. You can see, man, you can see Ty Lue is cheese, yo. But VanVleet, you gotta make the free throws, man. How the fuck they let this little nigga get the rebound? You can see Ty Lue's hella cheese, Joe. He's like, God damn, yo. How y'all let the rebound, yo? Okay, another one. God damn it again. Oh, Batum got it, bruh. And then called timeout. But VanVleet, you go 2 for 4, fam? 2 for 4, fam? 2 for 4. Bruh, that's horrendous, man. What are we doing? Last play. What are they doing? Back screen. Obviously, you can see the down screen for Morris. They want Morris to have the ball. Pass right there, Batum. You pass hella wide. Batum just sussed the whole play. He passed hella wide. Now he's got a shot created with pressures on him. And you already know that's game, boy. No, not 10. No, that's tough to make, yo. Come on now. Bro, great win by the Raptors. Bro, this was a great, it was a, you know, not a great ending, but a great ending, if you know what I mean. So for the most part, you know, like I said, it was a back and forth game. Raptors took the lead, you know, with Pascal snapping in the third quarter. And then, you know, Clippers are going to fight. That's the thing with the Clippers. No matter who's on the team, no matter who's on the roster, they'll come down from a 20-point lead. They'll fight to the end. And that's where the coaching principle, the coaching acumen, and just the coaching identity of Ty Lue has literally been stamped. That his teams are going to fight to the end no matter who's out there. And people try to throw like it was LeBron that actually just was coaching when Ty Lue was actually coaching. You know what I'm saying? Ty Lue was the one who said, you know, we're going to have you, LeBron, inbound, and we're going to go to Kyrie, and he's going to cook Steph Curry off the switch, off J.R. Smith's screen, and going to get the game winner in the finals, right? Like, it's Ty Lue doing all these coaching principles, and you can see it. You know, this is a guy who played with Kobe, who has that IQ. He's been around at IQ, you know what I'm saying? Been around Phil Jackson, so he has that type of knowing when to apply mismatches, apply switchabilities, apply certain things, and just, you know, force what you want. And just have that IQ and have those tactics and then be poised and composed at the same time. Like, he's been around that. So him having that and just displaying that makes the perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people, they overshadow it, or, you know, Kawhi and PG overshadow it, and LeBron and the type of stars he's had overshadowed his ability. But now you see the fact that no matter what team he's been on, they always overachieve or get to that point where they need to get to. It's clearly his coaching acumen has to be accounted for. So when you look at it from that perspective, Ty Lue is just, you seen how I showed you just the little things that he was doing, adjusting to get Marcus Morris to have a baby on him at all times. And then not only just having a baby, also using the perfect personnel and perfect switching to now, and then having T-Man go to the corner to get Scotty. Obviously, Scotty countered it, but the fact that he's implementing these things that the naked eye and the untrained eye don't see is just beautiful. That's why he's always putting his players in the best case scenario in terms of mismatches, or in terms of, okay, that elite defenders in the corner now. So now you have this whole side of the realm to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that is Ty Lue applies on a play-by-play basis, and it's just beautiful to see. And that's why the Clippers, literally because of him, kind of like similar to Nick Nurse, right? Because of him, his team is overachieving in this situation, right, where they are currently sitting at in the West, right? And it's beautiful to see. But this game, again, you could just see sometimes down the stretch is going to be a struggle. You know, he enables Reggie Jackson to have those spacing situations, enables him to go get a bucket, points to him is going to be you to cook. Like, he just motivates and says the right things to his team, you know, and to his players. So it's just, you can see it on the forefront. You can just see it come to fruition in all facets of, the game and the money throughout the season, coming back from 26 and all these type of things they've been doing, right? Just to be in where they at. It's just beautiful to see. And then on the flip side with the Raptors, again, how I talked about Pascal, but you can see the Raptors on a 5-game winning streak. Even though Pascal has been eating, this is why I said VanVleet is he's kind of like the most important player for the Raptors right now, because even without OG, this is what I was focusing on. Even like VanVleet's stature and what he brings to the table right now is just what elite looks like. Because again, I always bring this comparison. It's kind of like what people didn't really give credit to Kawhi for being, even though they kind of, the Raptors are this, that, and that. Kawhi's presence enables everybody to kind of fit into their roles and be who they need to be, because he draws that attention. He draws a double team. He draws the game plan kind of focus and all that type of stuff. So now Pascal could just eat without man's focusing on shutting him down, because they're not focusing on shutting him down. They're focused on shutting Kawhi down. So that presence that Kawhi was bringing to the table, not only that, being able to sit back and stay in the corner, let plays develop, right? So now they're focusing on Kawhi in the corner. That pick and roll, they're not going to help as much. So they might trap Lowry by accident. Now the short roll to Ibaka for the midi is beautiful, right? Like stuff like that. It all stems down and comes down to the root, which is Kawhi. And that's what you're seeing with VanVleet right now. Even though you let Pascal be himself, when Pascal's able to be himself and just eat, he's elite. But when he's now being the number one option and the focal point of the offense and the defensive focus, you could see, because his bag is limited, it's hard to kind of like have him just carry the team and go to work at that kind of, full-fledged, high octane offense and, just going to work at that output. And you look at it, it's hard for him to do that with no bag like that. But then now when VanVleet's there, you see how they're doubling. They weren't just doubling Pascal. Don't get it twisted. They double VanVleet. They're paying attention to VanVleet. Even if VanVleet's struggling, it doesn't really matter. They know what he's capable of, and they know that this is the guy we got to focus on, because his threes, his just ability and his skill set is kind of what would make us lose. Pascal, even if it's just twos, just whatever, right? That's kind of like the game plan kind of focus. So now Pascal, when he's eating in the game, they'll obviously adjust and double him, but out the gate, and some teams don't even react to him. They just let it be, right? Because again, fourth quarter, again, it's like, do you expect him to keep hitting and keep hitting and keep hitting? So when you look at it from that perspective, VanVleet is drawing all the attention, and it's enabling Pascal to just free roam, free flow, do what you do, and Scotty as well, that now when you do double Pascal, it's because he's already hot, as opposed to before you double him earlier. He's the only one you worry about. He's going into the paint, when VanVleet is not there, right? So VanVleet's presence, just his stature and just his skill set being out there on the floor is something you have to pay attention to. And then even, that tough bucket that he got in the clutch off the double as well too. Like, it's just VanVleet's presence. This is why it translated to 5 straight wins the minute he came back. Because Pascal, even versus the Cavs, was eating. If you look at Pascal individually, like he still was, with his game log, let's go look at it real quick. He's still in some of those games that they lost, to Cleveland, to Orlando, and to Pistons. He was still putting in a 1-2 work. It wasn't hella terrible, right? Orlando, he had 34 points, 13 for 20. They still lost, right? Versus Cleveland, he struggled 18 for 22, right? 24 points. They still lost. 7 for 15. Now versus Detroit, 10 for 15, 28 points. They still lost. Then versus San Antonio, 7 for 15, 20 points, win. 10 for 24, 25 points, win. Like, and it's consistent with VanVleet coming in, even though VanVleet is not always cooking in every game. His presence, right? And it makes a huge difference, especially now he's one of the shooters. So now when Pascal does have it on his ISOs, he's given space, and as one less guy that can't really help or dig, because VanVleet now creates spacing and you have to worry about him off the ball. So like it just translates beautifully. And this is what I was trying to say. Like VanVleet is the culprit of all of this. He's like the stem. Obviously there's other factors, but he's the top of the, the top of the food chain, the top of the chain reaction. It's him first, and then everything else kind of coming secondary, third, tertiary, and so forth. So, obviously Raptors on a 5-game winning streak is beautiful to see. Let's see if they can keep this going post All-Star break. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I was expecting to see, how they kind of maneuver in these games. You know what I mean? This is beautiful to see, especially going into playoffs. Now, when you're moving at a full-fledged, our best, kind of well-oiled machine, and everything just coming into fruition and coming into sync at the perfect time, now we could actually upset somebody, right? Because you're moving at your best, at your most confident, everything. Like, that's what you want to kind of trickle down coming down the stretch. And if they were kind of struggling, guaranteed they're going to lose in the first round. You don't see a team struggle that is an underdog team and a lower seed team and then still upset. Those lower seed teams that upset somebody because they move at a well-oiled machine right at the perfect time and they gel at the perfect time and they're playing their best basketball, and now it trickles in and carries over into the playoffs. So when you look at it from that perspective, the Raptors still have more to do because it's not the end of the season, but this is the perfect momentum to build on and the perfect momentum to just get going, get everybody confident, and then from there you go on and see who you match up with in the playoffs, because right now they can even get the 6th seed, right? They're only what's the standings right now? Like now, because especially, Cleveland's been playing their worst as of late, right? So then you look at it, it's like it's the perfect Cleveland playing their worst and declining while the Raptors are inclining, right? So you look at it, they're tied right now, 39-30, both teams 6-7, right? Next game, if they win and let's say Cleveland wins, they jump to 6 right there and they can face Philly. That's not ideal, but it's at least better than the Bucks, even though I think the Raptors could beat the Bucks too. So we'll see how it pans out. Maybe Boston slides up to 3. You never know, right? So we'll see how it pans out. And obviously at the end of the day, regardless, focus on your winning and get to the best point of that you could be at the end of the season in terms of the team, right? And when you do that, anything can happen. So it's true talks. It's true talk. Share, like, and subscribe. We out here. There's no down here. There's no job here. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. You already know. Spread the word. Thank you for coming for that IQ, because that's what I do. You feel me? Click that notification button so you know when I'm here, because I'm here. You ready? No, it's what LA looks like, boy. And I'm out, man.